All right. So, new day, new stream. Out here at the shop right now, and the basic plan is to go from here up through the Central Regional Oahu Park, Patsy Mink, taking some of the dirt perimeter roads up over into Waipio. And it's been a while since I've dropped into Kipapa from that specific area, so we might have to get a little creative on where we're gonna find a entry point, but because there's a new construction community that's going in up there, and the construction crews have been closing off the trails that we normally use to get down into the Gulch. Worst case scenario, we just cross over the two. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started, leaving Tradewind Detour shop. Actually have a full charge on the battery today. And we're just gonna cruise on over to Manager's Drive and head on up towards Patsy Mink. So Kipapa is one of the first trails that I ever rode out here on the islands, and there's a couple of really cool spots to show you guys for sure. It was just recently raining too, so hopefully it's not too wet back there. Might make filming a little difficult. But if it's anything like North Shore was yesterday, we should be fine. Checking in on the quality. So we actually just crossed over the H1, and we're heading up into what's like more central Oahu. I think the route I'm going to take is once we figure out how to drop into the Gulch, probably stay on the west side of the two, and take us, we'll go under a drainage tube to get to the other side, and then I'll take us up into the mountainside up north of like Pearl Ridge area. And there's actually some old Jeep trails, so we'll take some single track up in through some Jeep trails, and that'll take us up on a couple of ridge lines up there. And if the season's right, there's actually strawberry guava, which would be awesome if they were fruiting right now, or ripe. So if I were to head just back where I came from, that would have taken us straight back to the H1, the outlet area. And this is kind of like a southern side entrance into the regional park. There's actually a little dog park here now, and this little parking lot here is for specifically the dog are people here even though it's the middle of the day. Kinda hot too. So just ripping through here. We're gonna take these, this perimeter trail, this perimeter road, all the way around. Pass by some tennis courts. There's a little archery range. There's a pool. I don't think we'll see the pool on this road. Lots of baseball diamonds here. Park should be relatively busy today just because it's a weekend, it's Sunday. I don't know if you can see over there, but there's old abandoned watch towers for off to the left in the Gulch. Old World War II military bunkers. And most of them have since been decommissioned. They do. You're asking for a ball. Once we get down there, a lot of them are either abandoned or repurposed. Specifically, like the ones we'll see have been abandoned, but a lot of them they're used as like storage units. There's a storage company that lets you rent out storage space in the bunkers, and then I think one of them's used for, or at least it used to be used for Tesla. They used to have a bunch of cars that they would store down in there. Yeah, there's the Gulch right there, off to our left. There's the archery range off to our right, and they've actually done a lot of, this used to be completely overgrown, and it was just a small little trail, but they've had fires recently, so I think they've cut back all this veg for fire protection on the ridge. These times I've lived there, they've had multiple fires down in the Gulch. This is the widest I've seen this. Yeah, this is all just recently. Look at all this. I don't know, maybe they might actually be building something. I see like gravel. They might be preparing to build something here. Yeah, especially because there used to be a sidewalk right here, so they're probably expanding the park actually, trying to stay out of their construction zone there. Yeah, that used to be a walkway right here. They've all torn it all up, so interesting. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder if I could look up that somehow. So basically all we have to do is cross this road, and then it gets us over into Waipio, and then we're going to start looking for our entrance down into the Gulch. And luckily, this is just this one main intersection that we have to cross from the shop to get out here. I'm actually looking for a B-Mart. I'm actually looking for a trail that'll get us into the Gulch closer to the shop, but all of that is still either privately owned or military roads, and so it's not the smartest call to get back in there, but there may be a way to find a route through that wouldn't make anybody mad or be illegal or anything. So, but I have to go explore that at some point, just haven't done it yet. Alright, waiting for this car to turn and then we're good. Ridge, this is all new development, like in the last maybe 4 or 5 years, specifically in the last 2. It's really exploded over here. There's a huge construction site getting built, and it's getting really difficult for us to figure out how to get back. But again, I haven't been up here in a few months, so we're gonna have to get creative again and see about it. I'll go to the main entrance. I know that thing's gonna be completely clogged up. The people who do the construction out here have been like barricading that up for a considerable amount of time, so I'm assuming there's going to be no way to pass through there. So if that's the case, then we'll push off to the east and try another few spots that should be able to get us up in there. Yeah, this is where we'll head down that road that I'm looking at right there and try that. We'll just take a look and see how this is now. If there's a miracle, they've opened it up, but I don't think so. Oh, maybe. There's a chance. Yeah, dude, look at all those boulders, bro. Yeah. We could probably get through right there, but I'm just gonna respect their hustle for now, and let's just go find a different entrance. All those signs posted. Stuff up over here. So much going on through here. This is all so new. I haven't even seen these houses before. There's a security guard right there. Let's go down this road. Got all these signs posted up, bro. Okay. We may just have to cross. Hey, is there a spot?
King?
Yo, brother, is there a spot I can just go cruise to get into the Gulch from here? Or I'm trying to stay out of your guys' property and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can go down this way.
Yeah.
And I think there's a cut through.
Okay.
Back the way, but I don't know how they got it set up at the, cause they've been doing like a lot of digging and stuff. So
okay.
I don't know if you can get down from there. You know what the office is over here?
Yeah.
That little pathway over there.
Right.
I think that's still there though.
It is. It's all blocked off. It says the same thing, the private property. But if I'm good to just hop that, if you're cool with it, I'm cool with it.
They got those boulders on the side.
Yep. Yeah, I can get past them.
There's a there's a little passageway between those boulders.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
All right, be safe.
Yeah, be good. Sick. Looks like we got the green light. I just didn't want to ruffle any feathers on a live stream. Looks like we're chilling. Honestly, I probably could squeeze in through by those boulders, but I think I saw a little spot just right, of course, on the outskirts of this. Okay. Yes, sir. All right. And now we're heading down into the Gulch. Again, these are all military roads that lead down into all these bunkers. And so there's a ton of trails out in through here. It's the right call to talk. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we were good to do this, because like you can see how much effort they put into blocking that off. So it's like if they wanted people through there, you know. So boys. Alright, so this might be where this pack gets a little bit sketched out. As you can see, we're going to be getting down into some thick canopy. So hopefully the pack does well. But we'll see. That's why we're testing it out. So this is the first bridge right here. And there's a bunch of trails that go up onto that ridge line, but I want to stay on this side for just a little bit and show you guys. It doesn't look like there's too much water flowing through, but there's actually a little swimming hole down there that you can chill in. There's a little bit of water, so it should be actually pretty cool down by the cliff. Let's see. Yeah, thanks for the comment there, Brandon. And we definitely want to help preserve this area as best we can. So right here, here's actually one of the bunkers right here, and we're gonna pass quite a few of those along in through here. So we're literally in the middle of a gulch right now and in thick canopy. So I'd imagine I'm gonna have some shoddy cell signal. So just bear with me. And all right, so we're gonna pop off the trail here and head on down towards the stream. And it is not too wet. It's just got enough moisture to just have stick, so it's actually kind of perfect conditions right now for the ride. And if you've ever been to my website, this is actually where I filmed the video on my website. Up here, anyway. Not there yet. Whew. But we are in it now. Here we go. Yeah, check this out. This is sick in here. Problem is the mosquitoes love it too, so let's take a look. Oh man, the bike's not liking that spot. How's that? Perfect. Okay. I got a feeling that bike's gonna topple, whatever. Yeah, check this out. This is sick. Just minutes from the shop. Yeah. It's pretty fucking wild. That's actually good, no cutouts yet. Let's see. All right. Up onto over by where the H2 is, and might do a little bit of exploring just because I haven't actually been on these trails in a while. So like for instance, this one we're on right now is a lot different than I was used to from last time I rode, which was probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, I want to say. I don't want to go on this side of the road, I don't think. Let me pull out my Yeah, if I take this, it's going to take me up to, actually, yeah. So I'm going to stay on this side. Cool. For where I'm going, taking you guys today, I want to stay on this side of the creek. So, but we can't take this. Let's take this. We got a trench. Come on, baby. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty rutted out. Yeah, why not? Let's try this one. Bash guard doing its job. Bash guard doing its job. Holy shit. Okay, where are we? I think this way. Yeah, this is the right way. Woo! Starting to get a little wetter now. Scoop. Let's try it. This looks like a new trail, actually. That just goes down there. Supply cart or something. That looks like it goes up to the main road. I'm gonna have to switch it into a race. Street 3 just ain't cutting it for me right now. Alright. Alright. Oh, jeez. Yep. A little bit more power. Alright. Yeah, let's keep going. That crept up on me. Yeah, and it should be right here. Here we go. Ooh, a little muddy today. All right, so the H2 is right up there. This drainage goes right under, and fully lost. We'll see if we can get back into service here. I'm gonna reload YouTube. Whew. Okay. Nope. Yeah, looks like we're back. So, I don't know if you caught all that, but basically, there's a ton of fun trails that go up along this. Like if I go up this and follow the H2 that way, it leads over to like a little section under the bridge that's got a really kind of just a fun hill climb underneath, some cool graffiti. But I'm gonna save the H2 overpass for another day. I'm also gonna save the ridge line off to the right here for another day as well, just because I want to come back and do another stream and show some stuff off that will be cool to watch. So for today, we're gonna head through this tunnel, this drainage, get to the other side of the H2, and then we're gonna take some routes that's gonna take us up north side of Pearl Harbor, up by Pearl Ridge, up to like these strawberry guava. But obviously this tunnel is a little bit long, and most likely I'm gonna lose you guys in here, so I'll catch you guys on the other side. All this water in here. If I go faster than this, I'm just gonna get splattered with nasty muck. Should get people back here. Should get the stream back. There we go. Okay. How we doing? Unfortunately, I cannot answer that right now. But yeah, that's where we came from, right there. And I guess it's a little bit shoddier on this side, so maybe if I get a little bit farther this way, it would be all right. And I gotta remember actually where I need to turn. I think I've got some time. Yeah, I go up this hill. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go along the solar farm. back. Okay, we're back. Looking good. Fuck it. Like that. Come on, baby. Okay. Roger. All right, now you definitely should have a good signal. We're on top of the ridge now. And we'll be heading over to the solar farm, skirting it. So this bridge, this Pineapple Road, goes over the Got to work on my wheelies a little bit, but not as good as Andon. And there's a solar farm off to the left there. We're going to be cutting alongside it and then dropping back down into another ridge line east, like northeast of Waipio. It's kind of in and out. It says low bit rate. Got it. Surprising because we're up on the, we're not really down in anywhere, not too much over. It'd be better than it was down below for sure, hopefully. Okay. A little canal here. All these big pipes we're about to see that roll through these gulches, they're carrying all that water through these canals, which there's canals on the flats and other tubes and piping on the descents and ascents. There's a huge hill climb over here too. I haven't done personally. There's a truck up there, it must be a hunter. So there's that hill climb I was talking about to the right of those pipes. Oh, there's actually some riders over there. I don't know if you could see that far, but we will be up there close to it soon. Let me just double check my map, just remind myself where the turnoff is. Yeah, right there, okay. All right, we're actually, you know what, let's just go up to, just go up to the stream. It's fine. Okay. I wonder if it's cleared out. It might be just cleared out anyway. All right. Fully lost for about 60 seconds. Oh, I hear some bikes. I'm gonna wait for them. I see them, they're coming up the trail I was just on. Oh, that means I can go. I'm just gonna keep going. That might actually be the crew that I saw over at those that huge hill climb with next to the pipes. The series of two. What the heck? Wow. Whoa. What? This is all. Was there a fire? This was not cleared out like this. Wild. Back. Good. I mean, I think that's the path that I was gonna take. Whoa. All right, let me remind myself of what the best path is here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. These guys are coming up behind me too, which is no problem. Let them pass me. All right, we're gonna go this way. Sweet gloves. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They held up actually really good. Really cool guy gave them to me. Don't know if you'd know him. Wow, dude. It was not. Someone's come through here and just cleaned out, or this used to just be full of California grass, just completely full of California grass. So, but like the trees don't look burnt, so I'm confused how. Maybe someone just came in here with like massive machinery or something, but. Makes this trail really easy, because I used to be fighting for here. Yeah, this is such a cool little area. Yeah, this is what that area back there used to look like, with all this California grass. But even this used to be like, it's so much nicer now. Holy crap. Yeah, it's so beautiful back in here. Wow. That is so much more enjoyable now than it used to be. What the heck? So yeah, this is actually a lot faster of a ride now. But look at this. Yeah. It's just gorgeous back in here. Such a cool little spot. We got some potential for some showers, light showers here. A couple storm clouds brewing. That's the road we'll take back, that left turn there. And back up into the trees, man, so sick. Oh, there's like a bee or something in my helmet right now. I hear it buzzing. Hopefully it won't sting me. I guess I needed a break anyway. Alright. We back. And I'm unstung. I don't know what it was. By the time I got my helmet off, it had flown off, so. We're good now though. We're actually getting pretty close to the turnoff, I'm pretty sure. We're maybe like 5 minutes out from the lookout, I want to say. Weird. Okay, not sure why. Should come back now, I'd imagine. Yeah, I don't know. I went and looked at the Solo Pro, and it had stopped transmitting, so I had to reinitiate the transmit and got us back in. So I don't know how long it's been since that's been like that, but we made it up to the lookout here. Pearl Harbor is out there in the distance. You got Fort Island in the middle, and I went looking for some guava, and I don't see any ripe. Like this one actually right here has some growing, but they're obviously not ready to eat yet. So unfortunately, probably a couple more months or something for them to really start growing, but yeah, so back in the day from here, I would normally do a loop on the other side of that ridge. There's I don't know if you can see it, there's like some power lines down there on the next hill, and that trail connects onto the power line road over there, and then that goes and used to connect to the old prison road that was over there, but now there's a solar farm there, and they've completely locked it down with like security and gates and stuff, so you can't really ride through there anymore. So otherwise that's where we would go. But Raja, yeah, I think actually let me see what trail we should take back. I was thinking of going down. Yeah, let's look. Which one? Yeah, well, let's just take let's give this thing a test. We'll go down and take a creek route. Let's see. I'm gonna have to leave this up though. So just once I get down to, oh, that's that. Okay, that's that road. Okay, cool. I will open that back up once I get back that way. Cool. All right. So we're gonna head back this way and then take a creek run down through back. Give this Unlimited IRL a real test. There's more thick canopy down that way, and just see what it does. Re-hit the play button for it to start trying. muck. Ewy. Oh no, not again. Lost connection again? Hold on. Dude, there should be no reason why I would lose connection out here. Hold on. I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Good. I thought I was having the same problem again. Should be coming back, hopefully. I'm gonna slow in here and just see if I can get the connection to come back. Let's see if I stop, if we get some kind of stream back. Okay. Yeah, it's back. It's a little bit low, but it's back. I think when I'm moving pretty quick, because of the cell phone connections out here, it has a harder time, but I'm not sure. I think another issue is the actual modems themselves, like the SIM card and the antennas and all that, they're low in the bag, like at the bottom of the bag. So like they probably have a hard time propagating from that far, like having to push through potentially my entire body and whatever's in the backpack to get out to a cell signal. I'm thinking about maybe moving them up onto like my shoulder pads or something like that. Give it a better chance, especially if I'm facing the cell towers and the modems are facing away. But that may be the test for next time I come out. Move slower like this, it seems like it has a little bit easier of a time though, so we'll keep it up this speed. Yo, what's up, Evan? Oh shoot, yeah, dude, I'm riding right now.
Oh, OG. Okay. We'll stop by another time. OG.
Yeah, I'll be back in like maybe 45 minutes.
45-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, I got hi man. Sage said hi man. Yeah, we were just trying to stop by on our way back from the park with Sage. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'll try cut out and come see you guys if I can.
Okay, awesome, bro. Yeah, sounds good. Yep.
I'll check you later, man.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I've been trying to show my neighbor the shop for a while. Dang. Anyway, cool. So I wanted to make sure I talked to him. Okay, yes, so this is where I need to double check because this is where I came from last time. I'm pretty sure if I'm gonna do the trail ride, I gotta go this way. Wait, no. Did I go wrong? Okay, I think I did. This way. Yeah, I did. But my trail ride is over here to the left, or was it right there? Was it right? I gotta check. Because there's a path right there too. No, so it's up here still. my. Here we go, I guess. There's some crutches right there in case I need them. What is... Wow. Okay. This is a new trail for sure. It must be because they put that gate up. It's not like a new one. Okay. Now this looks familiar. Yeah. Alright, yeah, if I get signal in here, that's pretty good. Let's see. I'm gonna just see if I stop here what happens with the stream. It's not looking good. That was tight in there. How's the signal? Oh my god. Huh. Yeah, good luck, signal. Oh, it's kind of working. All right, where are we? Oh, wow, we're actually closer than I thought. Okay, let's keep going. Blech. We go left here. I'm gonna take that trail right there. Over that log. Okay. There's something crawling in my helmet again. Give me a second. Get out of there, dude. There we go. How we doing on a stream signal? Not bad. Sick. Yeah, I guess out that side, Pearl Ridge side, man. It's just hard time getting signal, but close to the roads and stuff, a little bit better. Oh my God. I think the road I normally take is back here. I think it's right back here, actually. That's not it. Yep, here it is. Oh, we're kind of back now. All right. Pretty sure I gotta get on the other side of this, yeah. Man, it is actually pretty nice today. Like, when that's all muddy, that is a slip fest along that. Okay, this is it, and we're out. We don't got good signal here. I don't know where we would. Okay. Whew. We'll follow this truck out. So this road off to the right leads to the cemetery. And that's the only prison room right there. So, all in all, a pretty chill day. Like the trails I took today weren't like very difficult, but it was just a quick trail route that I wanted to do just to get a good gauge of how the pack did, and I think it struggled pretty heavily. Which is kind of to be expected, but I think maybe what I'll do is move those SIM cards, modems up to a more elevated position so that they have a much easier time communicating with the towers, and see if that actually helps. One thing I noticed when I was using this yesterday at the beach is that when I face the pack away towards the ocean, away from the cell towers towards the ocean, it would lose connection. And then face it towards cell towers, it would gain connection. So I think I'm being in the bottom of the bag is probably not the right call. There's tons of trails through here. Like there's a trail system that connects back in there as well. But we're gonna just finish this up for today with that route, and hopefully we don't have any issues with the signal now that we're back in civilization. So we're back where we started. Here's back at the Coal Ridge YPO. New developments. And always stop. Good. Yeah, they're pretty fun. Hopefully I'll have some extra bikes to ride next time you're down here, Rick. changed your name. I just noticed that right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll head back down into the park with the route home, or I guess the route to the shop. So this is the Central Regional Park, and we kind of were on the outskirts. We like ran on the other side of the tennis courts when we went out, and we're kind of cutting through just the main part of the park here. A lot of people out on a weekend for sure. Having a nap over here. Alright, now this should be familiar. This is the same road we took up. This dog up here. Oh, because of the single sign-on? It was never changed for the single sign. Yeah, I was actually surprised, like, man, that's pretty bold of him. This is his actual name. But you are a bold guy. And we still have 52% battery life right now, so barely even halfway done. back. And appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully we can figure out a little bit better solution for the modems, make it a little bit easier to get it, transmit and receive